We know that's our dynamic, girl. But listen. So, best friend, yesterday, you guys remember that video I did, which thank you so much for watching, with Hailey Bieber's new ring? You know that one, girl? Well, best friend, get comfortable because we gotta talk about it. So, a couple days ago, Justin Bieber posted a Papa Bear mug, and fans are saying, girl, she got a ring and you got a mug? Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Now, this is believed to be her push present, right? And actually, I saw a lot of your guys' comments on all my social medias, and there is a good majority that feels that women should not get a push gift. Now, if you guys don't know what a push gift is, it's usually given to, the woman after she gives birth. It's sort of like a you did so good type of thing. And I'm all for it, girl. Listen, you create a whole fucking system inside of you, girl. A whole ass human being. You know what? If they want to give you a gift, let them give you a gift, girl. I say the more the merrier. Now, but should the dad get a gift too? That's now the conversation that is being had. Should the dad get a gift too? And should it be also something valuable like that ring? Well, first of all, if we have to be very honest, we don't know, we don't even know if this is a push gift. We don't even know who gave her that ring. She could have bought it herself. But the issue here...
Exactly. She could have bought that ring herself, and she could have used that money from Justin's account because now that they're married, they have joint accounts. Hailey is trying to defend herself. Hailey is just trying to make herself look better and feel better because she's getting a lot of backlash from literally a lot of people that hate her, and Hailey feels like she needs to heal. She needs to feel better. But I'm saying, Hailey, how you're not helping yourself when you're making yourself look worse. When Justin is not going to allow you, trust me, Justin is not going to allow you to get the credit you don't deserve. Right? Because in the beginning, that's what she did. In the beginning, Hailey made Justin look. She made it look like she was there. She was there to care for Justin. She was there to be there for Justin. But then when things got hard or whatever happened, we don't know what happened behind closed doors. That's why we say celebrities need to get on YouTube with their real life stories. That's why I put my real life story out there. I tell people everything that I've been doing. It's not like I have to answer to them, but it's if I'm gonna have a celebrity in my presence, then everything about me needs to be known, right? Most of everything about me, not my social security number to the public, but of course. You get what I'm saying? So because they're going to be questioning, they're going to be doing this, they're going to be doing that. But at the same time, if you're going to be questioning, we want to see how you are going to be a support. How are you being a support? You're just asking questions, but I don't see you making it about Justin. So if you're going to ask about Justin, I need to see how much you care. If you're going to even get in the comments to comment, you know what I mean? To make fun of somebody. That's why I don't make fun of Hailey at all. I find reasoning and I question, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Hailey doesn't want people in her business, in her life. So it's up to Justin. I mean, these people have human rights. So there is no way that anybody can say she's in control of his accounts. She's not. They want you to think that. They want you to believe that. There is no way. It's in America, every human has their own right, even if they're married or not. And if he's being mistreated, it's up to him to report the mistreatment, right? Hold on.
Is that people are now having a conversation about the push gift. Listen, girl, I didn't mean to start a whole thing. I was just saying, could this be the push gift? I don't see a thing. I don't see what's wrong with giving a push gift, best friend. I don't see what's wrong with that, girl. Listen, if your partner wants to gift you something, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? I say, listen.
If Justin wanted to gift Hailey with gifts, he would have dressed up nicely when she was having her launch for her road being open, for her opening with Rode. If he really wanted to show, if he really cared, Hailey took that money and bought herself a ring.
For 9 months, you've had aches, you've had pain, you've had all these type of discomforts, you've had anxieties, you have stress. doctor's appointments. You can't do a lot of things. You can't eat, drink a lot of the things that you love, right? You're creating whole toenails, eyelashes, eyeballs, heart, lungs, all these things, toes, teeth, all of these damn things inside of you. If they want to give you a damn push gift, well, let them give them a damn push gift. I just don't see what's wrong with it. Now, I'm not saying that it's obligatory. I don't know if I say that word right. I'm not saying that it's like an obligating thing, but what I am saying, best friend, is that, you know what, girl?
Haley definitely got a surrogate. There is no way. You have to prove to us that that baby is really Justin's baby. They're just putting these babies out there saying it's Justin so they can forever pay. But there is different pays, different, not them forever pay, but he can forever 18 years pay child support that of a child that is not his. And that's why I encourage Justin to be sober. Justin, be sober. Because if you're not sober, they're going to take advantage of your wallet. They're going to take advantage of your pockets. That's any rich man. But, you know, my main focus, like I said, is Justin.
If your partner wants to give it to you, it's amazing. Now, of course, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, well, now it's going to become a thing. And what if they are not financially okay to buy a gift? Like, people take things too far. Listen, I say this. In your life, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your day-to-day, in your life, you do the rules. You do what you find to be works for you. You cannot go around trying to please everybody, right? And keeping up with all of these expectations and all of these other rules that other people put on to themselves. You got to do what feels right to you, boo-boo. That's just the way it goes. So listen, people are now saying like, oh my God, the Papa Bear mug looks so cheap. This and that. Girl, listen, let me tell you something.
And the reason why the Papa Bear mug looks cheap is because Justin is saying he is not blowing his money on materialistic things. That's what I'm getting from this. Justin underdressing and not dressing like the celebrity that they want him to dress is showing me that he is not being a part of that lifestyle. He is not blowing his money on clothing and blowing his money on expensive shoes and materialistic things when there are actual children out there that need that money, that need that support. I'm not the type of woman that will sit here. I'll be dizzy. My body was not designed to just sit around. If you want to call yourself a father and a parent, then you need to make sure that you make your children your number one priority in terms of feeding them and taking care of them. Yes, your husband is your first. Your husband comes before your children. He definitely does. But doesn't mean that you need to neglect your children. Doesn't mean that you need to neglect their responsibilities. Being a king is like being a father. Being a king is like being a father. You have to fund the programs that need to be funded. It's like being a president. If you're going to claim to be king, if you want to be king, if you want to rule the world, you have to prove to the world as well as to God that you are able to take on those responsibilities. And me being the queen, I'm not saying I'm the queen. I'm not saying I'm a queen. But if God ordained me and chose me to be that person, it is in my heart, written in my heart, to take on those responsibilities for my own safety. If the roads are not fixed, if the streets are not properly fixed, then I myself cannot sleep well, because God forbid I will be one passing the street one day. It's my life. If I don't take care of that responsibility, I can fall in that same ditch that I didn't hole up, that I didn't fix up. You understand what I'm saying? You can fall in that ditch. Don't think that it cannot. Remember when Rihanna was in her apartment and a thief came in her apartment? She was lucky. Maybe she donated to someone. How did he get inside? How did the thief get inside? How did the robber get inside of the house, that $1 million house? Your own security guards can turn on you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why it's important to donate, to help, right? So the universe can protect you. It's for your own. And it's not like we're doing it just so the universe can protect us, but it's because it's the right thing to do. I couldn't live without feeding my animal. I couldn't live without feeding my own daughter. When I was a teenager, I had to take on a responsibility of being a mother. But I was struggling with being an adult at the same time. So that's why I'm not saying that I failed. I pretty much passed the test by giving my daughter up for adoption to the right people that were financially stable enough to take care of her. And that's the step. The first step to being a great parent is knowing what's best for your children. And for Justin, for you to tell me that if you don't give that, if you don't do this and do that, then you know you need to give that animal to the person to the person that can take care of that dog. That dog is well taken care of. I don't want to have a husband that's gonna do those kind of things to try to pretend like they're being responsible, when really they're just trying to act a certain way. That's not what I